You rolling? So basically I just made a line. We've determined with a swath of 16 feet that, Tyler, would you say 62.5 feet will be the length of our test strip? .62.5 here. Make a line so it's pretty easy to see. So, in this situation, you'll see that from Tyler to me, 62.5 feet, with our swath of 16 feet, that's a perfect 1,000 square foot area. So that's going to make our math a little bit easier. And so now you have to come up with some type of application rate as to what you want to apply this product at. That'll be dictated by a lot of different things: the fertilizer, the release of the fertilizer, the use of the turf grass surface. In general, typically I don't recommend going above 1.5 pounds of nitrogen per 1,000 square feet in any situation. There are times where I have recommended that before, but those are special circumstances. In general, a maintenance application of fertilizer, you're typically going to see somewhere between 0.5 pound to 1 pound of nitrogen per 1,000 square feet. So for the home lawn, the lawn care operators, they're probably going to be putting down close to 3/4 to 1 pound of N each time they go out. But you'll see the golf course superintendents, the sports field applicators, it's not uncommon for them to be right around that 0.5 pound or even lower with these granular fertilizers. And so today, what I'd like to do is calibrate this to put out 1 pound of nitrogen per 1,000 square feet. So on your worksheet where it asks for the rate, the analysis of our fertilizer is a triple 19, 19, 19, 19. And we want to have an application rate of 1 pound of nitrogen per 1,000 square feet. And so what we really are interested in is what is the pounds of product that are going to be applied per 1,000 square feet. And so to do that, we need the rate over analysis, or as I like to remember, what you want over what you got. We want 1 pound of nitrogen. What we have is a fertilizer that with an analysis of 19% nitrogen. So 1 divided by 0.19. I'm not a mathematician, but that should be just a little over 5 pounds. 5.1 pounds. Tyler, you have your calculator? So 1 divided by 0.19. 5.26 pounds of product per 1,000 square feet. So when you're out there fertilizing and you want to deliver 1 pound of nitrogen per 1,000 square feet, eventually in that 1,000 square foot section, you're going to need to put down 5.26 pounds of our triple 19. So this brings me to a point where I said about regardless of how you do it. I've taught you in this class the 2 application methods, what we call throw to throw or wheel to wheel. Again, throw to throw is faster, but we know that most rotary spreaders apply their product like a little bit of a bell-shaped curve where more material is deposited at the center line, and as it goes out it tapers. And so by going a throw to throw, you can imagine that you're getting these sine-like waves of application, and it results in an uneven application. It can result in streaking. And so what I like to recommend is going what we call a wheel-to-wheel application, where you're basically going to make a pass, and then your next pass you're going to throw right back to where your wheel tracks were previously. And so this takes time to develop, but it brings an important point here. Because if we were going throw to throw, when Tyler walks his 62.5 foot test strip, if we were going throw to throw, he would just make one pass. He would open his hopper at the start, close it at the finish, and he would deposit 5.26 pounds of our triple 19. But because we're going wheel to wheel, he's going to make 2 passes. He's going to make a pass down and a pass back. And when we're calibrated correctly, he should be delivering 5.25 pounds of product. And so what I first like to do is I like to start with a known weight of fertilizer. I typically like to do 20 pounds. And so I'm going to turn on our scale here. We did have low battery, so cross your fingers that we can get this done. So I'm going to zero this out. We're going to put in 20 pounds. Go ahead and cut that, Shane.